So I don't know if anybody's tired of this, but this is already becoming way too much for me. So let's talk about it, right? So Triple H made this announcement yesterday afternoon that WrestleMania 43, was going to be in Saudi Arabia in 2027. So he made this announcement. This came out yesterday. As this was happening, which we all know that what he was going to announce that WrestleMania 43 was going to be in Saudi Arabia in 2027. Honestly, I don't even know if anybody should be surprised about this because I said this in another video talking a little bit about this. That WrestleMania 43 was going to be doing 2 different WrestleMania locations. I'm going to tell you right now, I am not surprised with all of this that's going on. And we know for one reason and one reason only, is the fucking bottom dollars. The bottom of the bill. Money. TKO. WWE. What is going on? What is going on? The moment that Vince McMahon sold WWE to Endeavor, not only just that, by TKO working with WWE, I thought WWE and TKO were just going to work, just work together, working on, being on the same page, on the same level. It's coming to a point where TKO is just martially just taking over WWE. Can we all agree? Because that's where I'm at the point right now. Because nothing about WWE is not going to change unless TKO is out of the business. Because this is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. I don't even understand why is this happening. Why is this happening? Who asked for this? And during that, when Triple H had an announcement, you see The Undertaker, you see Seth Rollins, Logan Paul, Charlotte Flair, Bianca, and Stephanie McGraw, and all those people. And I'm going to show you a picture of it. Here's what they look in this picture. They look like they did not like the agreement that Triple H has made from yesterday afternoon, when this announcement already made from him that WrestleMania 43 was going to happen in Saudi Arabia, which nobody's happy with this. I'm going to be crying honest with y'all. I don't like this. I don't like the fact that they are considering to doing this, and despite that WWE is always going to Saudi Arabia 2 times a year, it's I just don't understand it. I don't understand it. You got $1 billion company, and you keep on asking for more and more and more and more. Come on now. Is money that worth it to you guys? Money cannot be this worth it for a company who's already making millions and millions of dollars. What is more? Do you want more? It's bad enough that ticket prices is already going higher and higher. And I even heard that the tickets that these WPLE shows or that people is buying is going to get even more higher now than it is right now. So don't even dare to be surprised that, oh my God, I can't believe the ticket prices are higher. Well, you should have known before your dumb ass decided to go to a WWE show, knowing that these tickets are higher, that these WWE prices are higher now. It's just amazing. It's really crazy to me. The 2010s when I started watching WWE, I did not expect for a company like this to just go this berail. It is already going so down off the deep end. It's like people are just losing so much interest of what's going on with WWE right now. It's ridiculous. This is not the WWE that I and all of us grew up watching. This is not the WWE right now. It is back in the day and what's going on now. It's I don't even see WWE as a real wrestling show anymore. I see it as more as an advertising wrestling show. For one, I don't even know what's going on with Triple H in his schedule. Well, I'm hearing that he's not showing up to the shows and not doing his job properly. And and I'm also is amazed that, like, not amazed, but how WWE shows are right now, like Raw and SmackDown. And SmackDown and Raw has not even been doing all that good, to be honest. A lot of stories are not making any sense. Bills is coming out of nowhere with no explanation why. And even else, the characters. Nobody is not progressing from anything right now. Nobody. It's like everything is just all over the place. Like, what's going on? What's going on here? Like, it's really crazy that the fact that you got so much talent in your roster, it's like you don't even want to try. You don't want to try. It's bad enough that these people are just being on paycheck to paycheck almost every month or so. And the sad reality is, these people from like the next year or two, even from like next year, since WWE has signed a 5-year deal with ESPN, these people are going to start losing interest to your shows. And it's like, with Saudi Arabia going to WrestleMania 43 now, I see Undertaker in the background when Triple H made this announcement. And I'm just like, bro, I hope y'all not bringing The Undertaker, Stone Cold, or anybody else, like The Rock. I heard that The Rock is probably not going to return to WWE. I definitely heard something about that. He's not going to return to WWE. He's going to probably most likely be focused on movies right now. But he still probably might come back. Like, who knows? But, like, come on, man. And this is the issue I have with the WWE right now. It's like, with WrestleMania 40 happening in Saudi Arabia, who is that even going to elevate? Like, how is that going to elevate with the new stars you got that should be the main stars, that should be a main star? Like, do I want to see The Undertaker versus Stone Cold? No. We've been there and done that and see it. Like, I don't want to see The Undertaker and Stone Cold and The Rock or anybody else. Like, I do not want to see that. What I want to see is new stars. And WWE is showing us that they are not even equivalent of not making level top stars. You know, for example, LA Knight. You know, LA Knight, as popular as he is, like, I do not even understand what is WWE's issue with LA Knight. Now, I heard something about, you know, LA Knight not being a Triple H guy or whatnot, so I don't know about that. But this guy has all the tools that you can bring to the ring. The problem is they're not really booking him like a main eventer, which they're not booking him as a main eventer right now, but they're most likely building him up as like a mid-carder. You know, you got people like The Rock, Stone Cold, Cody Rhodes, and Roman Reigns, 4-level top guys. And in my opinion, I feel like LA Knight should be on that list. The problem is with LA Knight, is that it's not LA Knight's fault of the booking. It's the people backstage that's not pushing him into the moonset. You know, LA Knight has all the tools. He got the look, he can talk on the mic, he can get fans connected with. Anytime he comes out and his music plays, he gets a massive pop. And I feel like he should be world champion right now. And the thing is that WWE is so petty with LA Knight that I don't even know what's going on. Because like how like The Rock did with his WWE career, you know, he got into like wrestling and pursuing a different project outside of wrestling, started doing movies and all of that stuff. But with LA Knight, he could do the same, just like Roman and Cody is right now. They are doing a movie. They're actually filming the Street Fighter movie, which is not supposed to come out until next year. But what I'm saying is that LA Knight should be where Roman and Cody's at. The problem is that WWE doesn't want to do that. Triple H did not want to do that to LA Knight because of his popularity that he's getting from fans. And they're so worried to like have like if LA Knight gets as big and big as he gets, as people are starting to like him, like they're afraid that LA Knight is gonna get not it's not gonna think about wrestling anymore. He's gonna be thinking about something different that he wants to achieve outside wrestling, like doing movies and TV shows and everything like that. But like I don't understand this. And I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like that's what LA Knight is. It's like they're holding him back for no reason because of his popularity is just getting growed on. Like the man is like 40 something years old. Like he can't pursue another career like after he's finished with his wrestling career. Like even though he's gonna be coming around time to time, but not all the time. But you can't have him. You know, he's doing. I mean, he's doing wrestling, but you can't have him produce. Like any other projects outside wrestling that LA Knight wants to do. Like that's so petty and so stupid right there. I mean, The Rock did wrestling, and he also the only thing that The Rock got into movies was how big and entertaining he was to fans, and that's what made The Rock a big Hollywood star in Hollywood. Same thing that LA Knight should be doing, but they're just doing nothing but holding him back and just let him wrestle until he retired. But you want him to retire, but you don't want him to pursuing something else other than doing movies. Like that's so petty. It's so fucking petty. And not only just that, what's going on with other stars that's going on, which I will talk about a bit later. But it's really crazy to me how WWE is so changed. Everything changed now, and it's like y'all care so much about money. It's like you don't even care about any of the stars that are trying to make a name for themselves, and WWE is not even bothered to even try. It's like they're thinking in their minds it's just fucking money to them. Because that's literally all it is at this point. Because they don't care about us, and they don't care about you just spending $30 a month for PLE shows for ESPN. Because why would anybody wasting their money on that? And the sad thing about it is like honestly, it's crazy to me. It's really crazy to me of how things in WWE are just out of hands. It's just out of hands. And if you really see what's going on with WWE and how these people are being booked on television and everything else, you can just tell something is going on with Triple H, TKO, and just everybody with the Riot team and everything else. Something is going on with WWE that nobody knows about. Other than the fact that there's a documentary of WWE Unreal that I even watched, which I probably may watch. I don't know. I probably may watch it. But this is ridiculous. Ticket prices are going higher. Same WrestleMania shows in same places for next year in Las Vegas, and that next year is going to be in Saudi Arabia that they go to twice a year. Like, who the hell would want to see The Undertaker face CM Punk? Who the hell wants to see Stone Cold versus CM Punk versus Stone Cold? Even though that's a dream match that people have been wanting to see. But the thing is, that could have been done years ago. Because Stone Cold is like in his 60s now. So, no, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see older people just wrestling in their late 50s, in their begin 50s. Like, who wants to see that? I want to see new upcoming talent like Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, Carmelo Hayes, Jacob Fatu, and a couple of others I will say that's like Sami Zayn. And speaking of Sami Zayn, I was going to talk about this too. What are they doing with Sami Zayn? Because at this point, it's like people are liking him less and less more because he's getting TV time. And I don't really understand why the hell did they move him to Raw to SmackDown to win the United States title when he beat Solo Sikoa a couple weeks ago. I thought the only thing that they was going to do with Sami Zayn was have him talk about months and months of winning the World Heavyweight title. I thought that was the purpose of having Sami Zayn going for. But yet they're going to take that off. But yet they stopped doing that for no reason. And I still have Sami still win the Royal Rumble next year, and I still got my pick for Sami to win the Royal Rumble. But having him going after a mid-card title, it's like nobody cares. Nobody cares about Sami Zayn being a mid-carder. And if anything else, Sami should just win the Royal Rumble and go to WrestleMania and win the world title. Now I could probably see Seth winning it. I could probably see Seth dropping it to at WrestleMania by sometime next year. Which that could most likely still happen. That could still happen with Sami Zayn and Seth Rollins, or they probably may do something different. But I will consider Seth hold that belt to WrestleMania and then drop it to Sami Zayn. And I think that's like the only reasons of why he got moved to Raw to SmackDown. When once again, no explanation why. He just gets transferred to Raw and SmackDown, and then just 2 weeks, just wins the United States title. I don't get it, man. I literally don't get with this company, man. I like wrestling. I like wrestling since I was 9, and this is just a company that is probably not going to change for a long time. Because unless TKO is out of the business some way or the other, it's like something needs to change here. Like something needs to happen. It's like matches are not being made, and it's like making matches and not building those characters or any type of story or any build to anything that's going on with WWE right now. It's like, what are we doing? What are we doing here? And this most likely goes on Triple H because people are getting a lot of heat on Triple H right now, and he deserves to get a lot of blame from this. And you know something? I agree. I agree that Triple H should be getting the blame for this of not doing his job correctly or any else not knowing what he's doing. Because now people are saying that probably Vince McMahon should come back and do what? Y'all did not like when Vince McMahon was in charge of career, how he was running things in WWE. And I appreciate for all the main stars and legends that he created today. Because if it wasn't for him, WWE would not have a Stone Cold. WWE would not have The Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, Randy Orton, John Cena, Batista, Brock Lesnar, and Mick Foley, Triple H, for all people. You could just sit there and just be all day of people that he could not been stars and legends today. But if Vince McMahon was around, people would hate every single day of what he's putting on TV. That's what, for the last decades or so, that they wanted Vince McMahon out of business. And that's what happened. With the whole sex scandal things that he's been doing that I did videos on. There's no way in hell that Vince McMahon is going to come back. I don't see it not one bit that Vince will come back. Y'all want Vince to come back, destroy everything and then make everything as like a comedy act show now? No, we don't. No, I don't want that. I want a wrestling show. I'm not here to see a comedy show. Come on now. This is not rocket science here, y'all. This is wrestling. Give me good stories. Give us the proper build. Make these stars have some kind of available character in themselves. And give me good matches. And some matches I do enjoy, but some of them I just don't care for them. So honestly, as long as WWE and as long as TKO is still around, they're not going to go away anytime soon. And I'm telling y'all this right now. TKO is running WWE, and I don't know how long they're going to be in part of this dynamic business of what WWE is going on. But I feel like, to me, things are going to get even worse and worse and worse that each week and each year goes by. It's going to get worse, y'all, because things are not going to be looking up until the future comes, because there is no future. But what's the future? The fact that you're bringing legends that's going to help you save the show for these new talent that's, it might have some, but you can't just keep relying on the same people that's been doing this for a very long time, since the beginning 90s, in the early 2000s. You can't keep relying on the people that's going to be coming here and just save your shows. We need something new here, and right now we're not getting that from WWE. So hopefully we get at least something coming into the future. I don't know what that future is going to be, but something needs to be happening. But yeah, man, that's all I gotta say right there. It's really ridiculous how WrestleMania 43 is going to be doing two separate WrestleMania shows. That's ridiculous. If Vince McMahon was still around, he would have never do two different WrestleMania shows in different locations like United States and Saudi Arabia. He will only do WrestleMania once a year. Once a year. He do not do two different shows of WrestleMania. Who does that? Who does that? Because I know Vince McMahon is not dumb enough to do some stupid shit like that. Like, come on, man. So we gotta fucking live with it. That WrestleMania 43 is gonna be having two different locations at WrestleMania. One in the United States and one in Saudi Arabia. Oh man. This ain't good, y'all. This is not good. Something needs to be changed here. But y'all let me know what's your thoughts about this whole decision with Triple H announcing WrestleMania 43 in Saudi Arabia and the United States. Y'all let me know what your thoughts about it, and follow me on social medias down below. I'll be back with another video, y'all. Peace.
My moment to shine. This is my time of flight. I've been grinding forever just for this very night. I've been pushing for many moments like this. This time is undervalued and no one ever could.